Good morning. So I've been mixing chicken food and washing plasticware, and I just wanted y'all to see these guys. These are the baby girls, and this one closest to me, she's the damaged one. She still hangs out with her sisters. See, there's 7 of them. And I even saw her fly out of the lot this morning. Her landing was, sad, but she managed. And so it was probably close to a week ago when I first noticed she was not getting around hardly at all then. But she's getting around well enough to keep up with her sisters, for the most part. They do run off and leave her sometimes. But, y'all, I'm kind of thinking she's going to be okay. She hops around. And, obviously she gets where she needs to go. And as long as she can stay clear of a predator, I think she's got this. I do. I think she's going to be just fine. Yay. Birds is already terrorizing George. And Prissy's out wandering around. What are you guys doing? Do you have to be boogers already this morning? Sorry. I had a nose itch. But anyway, Chelsea and I was mixing feed. Birds came over. He wanted to bite, so I had to give him a little in a dish. Where are you going, sister? The little leghorn. She's so scrawny. I thought Tux was after her, but he didn't. Watch him. He just terrorizes him. I don't know why. I don't know if they're playing a game or if Ferdinand just wants him to know that he's the boss. Goofy feathers. That's all I can say. Weirdos. But anyway, I'm glad to have the feed mixed while it's cool. Today's going to be another hot day. But I read on my weather app, saw on the news that we are expecting Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to be down in the high 70s. Oh, y'all. That sounds like heaven. It sounds like heaven. I'm using this big animal, this watering trough that we use to bathe doggies occasionally. But that's what I'll be dipping all this plastic in. And basically I'll put about 1/4 cup of bleach in there. And the only thing I'm trying to do, I'm not trying to clean it, because that's for the birds. I'm sorry. I do not have the energy to try to clean all this plasticware. I'm just sterilizing it. And I figure the bleach water can sterilize the dirt as well. So I've done it for several years. And it must work, because we've never gotten any kind of disease in our seedlings. But yeah, I haven't even turned on the fan for the Lizzies yet. I haven't seen hide nor hair of Hubie, so I don't know if he is awake. I would think he is, because it's already past 7:30. But he's probably drinking his coffee and watching the news. That's his morning routine. And bless his heart, that knee of his just keeps getting worse and worse. I cannot wait for it to be fixed. But Chelsea has been turned down for her biologic, and they are resubmitting it. And I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Other than that, it's kind of just waiting and hoping that this goes into remission so that she can function again. I wish we had universal health care. Years ago, as a Republican, I was indoctrinated to believe that that was socialism, that was a terrible thing, yada, yada, yada. No, it's not. Socialism is when the uber wealthy get all of our tax money to buy yachts. Sorry. I'm not going to get political. Look in here, guys. Look. Yes. Lots of lizzies blooming. Lots and lots of lizzies blooming. Oh, look. We have some of the... That's a little bitty bloom. These are the arena red. That will turn a lot more red. It's just beginning to turn. And we have, obviously, we have lots and lots of the voyage green. And these pale purple, I don't know what they are because I didn't purchase any pale purple. But you can see how they just continue to get darker and darker. All that little bit of green on there will go away. Yay. They're beautiful. They are beautiful. But yeah, you can see these back here in the back are just growing into this plastic. We're actually not going to grow in here next year. We're not going to grow Lisianthus in here next year. Let me get out of here. It's getting ready to get noisy. All these Roseanne Browns. But they're gorgeous, y'all. It's one of the most beautiful flowers I have ever seen. And what we're planning on doing next year is just growing the lizzies in raised beds. And we will put the 4-foot wide high tunnel type thing over top of them. It's just I've shown you guys the hoops. The hoops you just attach, whatever height of extension to them you want, so to make them as tall as you want them. And so I can make them they'll probably be about 6 feet tall. That way I can put shade cloth over top and even plastic over top to protect them from the rain. There's 2 people that I learn from and that I watch regularly, and that's Lisa Mason Ziegler. Y'all have heard me. I've taken several classes from her cut flower class, and also her cool flower class. Taken a selling to florist class from one of her contributors, or somebody that's on her. It's too early, guys. Should have waited a little while to make a video. Y'all just are suffering with it through it with me. But started setting my sunnies out. We'll finish those this evening. I thought about this morning, but it's going to be so hot again today. I think I'll just put them in the ground this evening. But it's just metal conduit, and it's bent. We have the bender. And so our beds will be 4 foot wide, which I'm not a fan of. But for this particular purpose, it will be fine. And we'll make our permanent beds for the Lisianthus and attach those to the inside of the wooden walls. But Lisa grows her Lisianthus outside and Bree in Colorado of regenerative gardening, Blossoms and Blooms, I think. She grows her Lisianthus outside, and both of them, Bree is a lower zone than we are. I think she said she's like 6B, and Lisa is a higher zone. She's like 8A. So both of them have great success. Look at the weeds. Yay. Great success growing their lizzies outside. So the tunnel itself is going to be the beginnings of our nursery system. And the nursery, guys, it is not a new idea. It is not something that I just developed. That one has been in the works for about 4 years for me. Look. I love mountain mint. But what Chelsea and I are going to do, and I think I may have told you this before, we're going to dig all the dirt out of those boxes, and we're going to put down a PVC system that will have water from a 5-gallon bucket that will be heated, and will have a little pump in it running underneath the dirt, or running through the pipes, and that will be underneath the dirt. And that just sounds like, and it's a proven system, it sounds like a wonderful use of that high tunnel. It will be a financially superior use for the high tunnel, because like I said, the Lisianthus can be grown outside. So that's the goal. I'm excited about that. I'm going to go check on Hubie and put my little girls outside. And this weekend I am very excited because it's going to be dry, which we need some rain, but it's going to be dry and cooler. So this weekend, the geriatric house and the pullet house get built completely, start to finish. The houses are built, but the outside enclosures are not. And that's going to be done start to finish, because you know what? We still have a goose sitting on eggs, and the bulk of the eggs that she is sitting on are chicken eggs. We have another chicken in another corner sitting on eggs, and now we have another chicken in another corner sitting on eggs. So Chelsea and I were going to incubate some this summer, and things just got away from us, and we put it off, decided not to do it until springtime. But it looks as though we may have baby chicks at some point in the next week or so. All right, y'all. We live in live and learn times. But y'all send hugs and well wishes for my daughter. She's struggling, and as a mom, I'm struggling emotionally for her. But I love y'all, and I will talk to you soon. Bye bye.